Hello everyone. In this quick tutorial, we're going to learn how to change page margins for a spreadsheet. Now this spreadsheet here is basically the one that has information. If you look at the bottom, you'll notice that there's a sheet 2 and there's nothing on it. What is very important to remember before we get into this is that if you want to change the page margins for both sheets at the same time, then you would need to select both sheets. If you only want to change the page margin for the one sheet, then you can leave it as is. For those that do not know how to select both sheets, in this case, it's quite simple. You could right click, select all sheets at the bottom. However, that's not what I need to do because in my example, I don't have any information here. So let me go back to sheet 1. So now you'll notice that only sheet 1 is selected. To quickly change the margins, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to page layout. And what I want to do from there is I want to identify the margins section. If I click the margin section, it's going to give me some pre-formatted margin options. There's normal, wide, and narrow. Anytime that you need to do a custom margin where something is not falling within these guidelines, you would do the custom. At this point, I can change the top, the left, the bottom, header, footer, and the right side. I usually suggest not to really mess around with the left side because typically this is where hole punches will be put through or binding. So you want to be careful not to move your data over too much. In this example, if I wanted to increase the top margin, the empty space at the top of the document, I can click up to increase it to 1 inch. This is a neat feature as well, which we'll touch on real quick right now. If you notice, if you have this amount of data, it would normally print at the top, right under the margin. However, if I wanted this data to be dead center in the middle of my page, I would click center on page horizontally and center on page vertically. And you'll notice the group of cells in the diagram have gone to the middle of the page. At that point, I can do a print preview to see what it looks like. Perfect. You'll notice that there's only a bit of data, but because of the options I've selected, it is in the dead center of the page, just like I chose. I'm going to go back. Okay, so now that's a quick video on how to do margins and how to apply them quickly for whatever the information is that you have. And I highly recommend that you take time and get comfortable with the margins and set them to your preference unless otherwise stated. I hope that video helped. Have a great day.